Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Into the Breach. We are playing as the Blitzkrieg, and we're halfway through Island 2. Had a number of incidents, but we picked up a new pilot to replace whoever it was. This mech has died in every mission on this island. All three, we lost this mech. But, you know, other than that, we've only missed 2 objectives. And we got a new pilot, so really, you know, who can say we even needed the old one? I'm thinking we're going to go here, defend the Terraformer. I like Terraformer missions. I don't know if I'm good at them, but they're fun. Alright, let's try not to deploy in an easy spider sucker formation. Like this? Nah. Alright, this is maybe being overly cautious about the spider, but it is what it is. I think this is an alright play. The main thing I'm worried about here is my lightning... Oh, jeez. I can't deal with this guy again. Main thing worried is my lightning damaging this, is what I was going to say. Oh, this is an alpha spider. It launches alpha spiderlings or something? What's his deal? It doesn't say anything about it other than that he has more health. This is an interesting attack. It kills both of these guys. Because this one's in fire. And then I can terraform this. So my first thought, when I thought this guy's a normal spider, was to go here, kill him, terraform this, and then pull this guy so he's not attacking a building. But I think that the other line is much, much better. Use this to kill both of these guys, terraform this, and then I don't know what this guy's doing. Nothing, right? I guess I could put a boulder here, make it harder for enemies to get to the buildings. It also moves this mech ahead, so he can do a little bit more, maybe? That seems like productive. Alright, and it leaves the sand there and doesn't damage it. It only deals damage if there's an enemy there. Good to know. Yes, this is the only place that hits the spider. Oh. I shouldn't have pushed that guy, huh? I was pushing him because I thought it might make it possible for him to get to one of these spawners. But it doesn't, and it put him into a spot where he's going to get hit if I don't move him. But it's fine, I'll just move him. I like here with the idea of like... maybe up here, actually, with the idea of pulling someone up into the path of a terraform here. In which case, I guess this is best. Because then I have the option of maybe pulling them into a terraform that's going in this direction or this direction. Alright. I can pull this guy, but there's no reason to. I could do this, there's no reason to. There you go. You can contribute. Good work. Okay, good. The spider's just attacking my mech, not attacking a building, which would have been an issue. So I'm thinking we terraform this direction. I guess this direction is just as good, but it puts out the fire, which I don't especially want. On the other hand, maybe terraforming down here is something to leave for later, since there may be many Vex here. No, I think the Vex will be over here, attacking all these buildings. So I'd rather go this way while there's something to damage with it. And then the question is what to do with my other units. I can just block like this, which is fine. Or I can block with this mech and do some damage to it. But I think that what I would prefer to do is damage this guy. I can't. It would kill the terraformer. Okay. So terraform like this. And that settles my dilemma about what to do with the boulder mech. I could attack this guy or this guy. I was thinking I would have the lightning mech do this, but since he can't, effectively, I'll just do this and tank some damage from the spiderling. No big deal. Nobody's moved. Fine. So I might as well move over here and do some damage, right? Well, let's do this first. Yeah, you just said that. Do some damage to this guy and then use my hook mech to block? Or I could block a spawn and block the damage. But I think it's useful to do a little damage to this guy. Actually, you know what? I think it's better to block a spawn. Because the 2 damage to this guy might not matter at all if he steps into the way of the terraform, as I think he very well might. He might well come onto the E or F file, and then we can catch him, and the damage won't matter, but blocking the spawn will have helped. Do I want to create any smoke anywhere? Not really. Actually, it doesn't do damage because there's nothing there to hit. Interesting. Alright, end turn. Two alphas? Come on. Give me a break. Alright, well we can terraform this direction, I guess. And we can catch this guy in the terraform by hooking him in, right? I can't protect both of these buildings now. Oh, yes I can. Because my lightning mech, when he attacks the Alpha Hornet, will go through to hit the spiderling as well. And my mech. Sadly, I can't, like, relocate to here or something to push the Hornet away. I just have to take 2 more damage so that I can attack this square. Well, I don't have to take the damage if I don't want. I could make this attack... No, what am I talking about? I do have to. Because I have to put a rock here, and the only way to do that is to stand adjacent to the spiderling. And so it doesn't matter whether I attack the Hornet before or after I move it. Whether I attack this guy before or after I move the Hornet. Yeah, okay. So I think that's the line. We're getting this guy low on health again. Try not to kill him this time. Anyway, and then the hook mech kills these 2. Together with the terraformer. In fact, I could just kill the Hornet, right? Yes, instead of pushing him. Okay. Let's try to finish this off without any more casualties. Oh, that's good. 4... all of the enemies, 3, not 4, are doing nothing. So I should just, like, try to get some kills if I can, and if not, don't worry about it. And remember, we have to terraform in that direction. Oh, I see. I don't want to get any kills like this because it would also destroy the terraformer through the chain reaction stuff. It's not a building, it's just a friendly unit. But I can get at least one kill if I just move this guy out of the way and then use a boulder plus an attack on one of these guys. Let's say this one. Great. So this was a flawless mission, finally, for a change. And we have Corporate HQ to do. Not a lot of stars here. Scorpion Leader, fine. Oh, we have a reactor core. Let's install it. First thing is, if I really wanted to, I could, like, do this. It's an interesting thought. Let's have a look at what the battlefield looks like. Honestly, I think that might be good. What else would I put it into? Like, nothing is that appealing. More than the damage, I like these. He needs a lot of mobility and clearly takes a lot of damage for some reason. I think this is actually a good way to spend the energy. He doesn't need to move around all that much with the building chain, so taking away move and putting in double shot, I hope, is good enough. Alright, let's give it a try. So deploy him here, gives him access to either of these sets of buildings. This set of buildings is going to be a problem, so we need to make sure that the other two mech can cover that somehow. How far can this guy move? Okay. So he can't web us, I guess. Don't know how much that matters. How about these guys? They can only move to there as well. So maybe I should, for this first turn anyway, have him over here where he can reach both of these buildings, since this one they can't. Well, this guy can get to him. He can get to these two sets of buildings. Ah, no, that is not at all what I wanted. I just wanted to move this guy here, but you like, once you've deployed someone, you can't say, wait, no, pick them up, please. You can just swap them. I wish I could say just pick him up and I'll figure out where to put him later. But, I mean, obviously it comes out the same, but it's sort of confusing to have them have to have a position once you've placed them once. But it's okay for them to have no position before I place them. Why can't I just go back to the original state? I think here's all right. It's not, actually, because it gives this guy access to G5 and makes it very hard to root him out of there. So I think I'll do this instead. All right, if he's on G5, it's hard for anything to dislodge him because he'll be webbing my boulder mech and no one else can reach. Like, yuck. I don't know. We'll just use the E file to pull guys too, maybe? So first thing, I'm thinking of pulling the Scorpion mech down to like F4. And using my other two mechs to deal with these two enemies. These two leapers. Sadly, there's not really a good way. Like, I could do this. And then I could attack this twice, but I don't want to attack it twice. And it leaves me... no way to deal with the Scorpion. Only the hook mech can get the Scorpion off of these tiles. And he has 7 health, so even if we could hit him with all we got, that wouldn't kill him in one turn. I mean, there's an obvious line that doesn't take grid damage, and that's great, but I need to figure out something fancier, like, to see what it is I'm actually supposed to do. What leaves me best positioned for next turn? First thing is I'm thinking we actually pull him to here, because I'd like to have this square for my boulder mech. Yeah. I could... No, none of these attacks do anything. Fair enough. Can he repair as well? Yes, he can attack and repair. It says act twice, not attack twice. Okay, fine. Oh! It pushes him. I always forget that. I wonder if I could have done better. Ugh. So a boulder here distracts this guy, but it does make it rather difficult to get to him in the future. On the other hand, I don't really see a great alternative approach. Huh! Here's a funny idea. Suppose that we attack here, and then pull this mech so that he can attack the spider. How cool is that, right? I think it's pretty cool, is what I think. We're suffering a lot of damage, but we're keeping the Vec sort of under control. We're gonna need to start working on that Scorpion leader real soon if we want the star for him. Ooh, this is an awkward spot. I guess I'm gonna need to pull him off of that if I don't want him to die. But there's nowhere I can pull him to that he won't take damage. Is that true? I think it is true. This mech is cursed. See, the only spot I can actually pull him to before attacking that whole group is E3. And he'll block a spawn there and then die. I don't see any clever workaround to this. I guess that's what I get for playing playing with fire, right? Getting everyone so low on health. It's a resource, but I've used too much of it. Well, given that, it's basically impossible for me to ever kill this Scorpion leader, so maybe I shouldn't worry about it. And, well, is it impossible? I could do like this, right? Hang on. So the thing is, I was thinking I could get this guy to do a little bit of damage to the Scorpion leader by being on E3 and tossing a rock to E5, bumping the old rock into this guy. And that's fine as far as it goes, it's 1 damage. But in order to make that play, I need to move my lightning mech so that D3 is available to pull this guy, right? And if I do that, then when there's nowhere I can put this guy where he'll still be able to attack the Scorpion after all that has happened, right? So I think we have to leave the Scorpion as is and just kill this spider. Or you know what? It might be better to just kill this hornet and damage the Scorpion. And like use this to block a spawn. The spider's not doing much next turn, he's just stickying someone. The hornet is more threatening than that. We do this. We come in. Did I already move with him? I guess I did. Why? I mean, it's fine, but I put him in the wrong place. I was moving to demonstrate this, and I forgot to check my undo moves first. Blech. Okay, let's do it this way. See you later, Ghana. Oh, that's rude. Well, at least he's not doing anything. I could attack him twice, great, but then I would kill my other mech. If I even attack him once, I'll kill my other mech because of this attack. So I think I'm just gonna take out that spider. Oh, I could have hooked myself out, I guess. But I still couldn't have killed this guy. And this way I got a little experience for killing the spider. Oh, and I can repair. Well, we're done with 2 islands. Given the way the first island went, I thought this mission, this could be like a 4-island win. But we've made a ton of mistakes, or at any rate suffered a ton of setbacks. Whether they're my fault or not, I declined to state on this second island. So is there anything I can buy that would be good? Self-destruct! We could take the self-destruct on our boulder mech since he's gonna keep dying anyway. Whew. I also am starting to think this was not a great investment. Just this might be better. If I take the self-destruct, I can reset the power grid to maximum and maybe be in an okay position going into the final battle. I don't know, maybe double shot is good. We don't need the extra health that much. The extra move is okay. But one extra move? When double shot goes off, it's insane getting to do something with it. Whereas the move, like, it's good, but it might not be as good. I don't know. I think I'll leave it like that. And I think I will, like, take the self-destruct and the 2-grid power and try to win the final battle to finish this off. There you go. That's how you're going to be useful. And we still gave him the +1 move. That'll help him get to things to blow himself up. There we go. That's our squad. Amazing. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.